There's a saying going around that while we might all be in the same storm right now, we are not all in the same boat. The reality is that we are each having our own pandemic experience. Some people's lives are extremely stressed, while others are feeling nourished. Some lives are being stolen, while others transformed. Here are a few factors that might be contributing to what we're each experiencing. The first is our own health, our physical, mental, spiritual health, whether we are dealing with chronic conditions, the amount of grief and trauma that we're navigating, our relationship with ourselves, and how vulnerable we are to this virus. Another factor is the people we live with. How many people do we live with? Are we alone? Are there too many crowded in this space? Are there too few for us to connect with? How's their mental, physical, professional health? How healthy is our relationship with each other? How easy is it for us to be together? How vulnerable are they to this virus? And what are the conditions in their work environments? How about the space we live in? Our physical environment and the city or town we are in? What is the health of our community? What are the local and regional responses to the pandemic, and how are those impacting our lives? Do we have access to outside, to people, to beauty? Do we feel comfortable in our home? Whether or not we have access to the things that keep us alive is obviously pivotal. Food, shelter, healthcare, and is it quality food, shelter, healthcare? Do we have the technology that allows us to stay connected to others? What is our sense of financial security in this very moment, and for how long into this unknown future or not? If we don't have enough, do we believe that there is support available to us, whether from family or government or someplace else? Our working conditions also strongly impact us. Are we a frontline worker in a high-risk environment? Or maybe working a lower-risk job but still having to leave the house each day? Are we newly working from home? Do we have new tasks, responsibilities, or new online adaptations that we're trying to adjust to? Or are we basically doing the same work? Or are we in the hustle to try and find work? Do the people we work for and work with understand that life is not the same and that our expectations have to adapt? Or are folks expecting us to continue to work as we were, but just dealing with the fact that it's a new reality? Do we have children? Are we parenting and homeschooling along with everything else? A single parent, navigating with other parents on the same page or not? Having to work at the same time? And if so, working from home or outside of the house? How many children? How old are these children? What are the expectations from each of their schools? Is there support? Do you have any teaching experience? Is there adequate technology to support the children's learning and social needs? What about the people we love? Are they safe enough? Are they vulnerable to this virus? Can we see them? Do we feel connected to them or not? What's it like where they live? How are they choosing to live right now? Are they alive or are they not? What is your risk tolerance? What kind of precautions are you taking to limit the spread of infection, social distancing, wearing a mask, limiting the people you are around, or not? What's your anxiety level around the choices others are making? And in general, in this wild and uncertain time, do you feel like you belong? Do you feel connected to yourself, to others, to a higher power, or not? We are each also influenced by the thoughts we're having about the future, fear, despair, hopefulness, creative possibilities. So what is influencing your life right now? May you be patient and compassionate with yourself. May you be patient and understanding with others as we ride out this new and unfamiliar storm.